Are you worried that that stimulus check may affect your federally funded benefits like Medicaid? Well, in this video, I'll go over the law that addresses that particular question. Aloha, my name is Matt Ragudo. I'm a chartered retirement planning counselor and have my certification in long-term care planning. And on this channel, what I do is I help individuals navigate to their ideal retirement through financial planning. If that's you, consider subscribing and like this video if you find the content valuable. Before we dive in, I must disclose that as a financial professional, my views and the views of anyone on this channel are theirs and theirs alone and should not be construed as or relied on as legal, financial, investment, tax, or accounting advice. Alright, so I got a few questions that asked about this $1,200 income or this $1,200 check, and does it knock me out of Medicaid or extra help or SNAP or any kind of federally funded help that I'm receiving currently, because that would be bad and I don't want to lose my benefits. Well, first we must understand what this stimulus check actually is. And this stimulus check is a tax credit on your 2020 tax return, similar to the child's tax credit or saver's tax credit for when you put money in a retirement account and you're under a certain income threshold. Now I'm going to go and reference the actual law that addresses this particular instance of income, and it's not really income per se, it is a tax refund or a tax credit. So let's check it out. All right, so let's go and look at this from the lawcornell.edu US code. Now this is a educational website for a university, but I checked the actual government website and this one actually puts it a lot nicer. The wording is exactly the same, so it's just a little bit easier for us to read instead of having such small article style documentation. So notwithstanding any other provision of law, any refund, which is pretty much what the tax credit is, or advance payment with respect to a refundable credit, again that $1,200 stimulus check, made to any individual under this title should not be taken into account as income and should not be taken into account as a resource for a period of 12 months from receipt for purposes of determining the eligibility of such individual or any other individual for benefits or assistance in the amount or extent of benefit or assistance under any federal program or under any state or local program financed in whole or in part with federal funds. So what we can kind of construe from that is if you are on any program that has income limitations, you're safe. If you have any programs or if you're receiving any benefits from programs that have an asset limit like Medicaid, Medicare extra help programs, you have 12 months to spend $1,200 so that when they reassess your account, you still qualify. So what does that mean for you folks who are on those types of programs? Well, you need to spend that money, and in certain circumstances, like for those people in nursing homes where everything is pretty much paid for by the nursing home, all incidentals, medical care, and custodial care, you have to find ways to spend that money because you are not allowed to gift that money either. So you can buy things for people, meaning you can buy lunch, dinner, small incidentals that you can purchase for other people, but you cannot give them the money. That would disqualify you under other rules for the MedQuest or for the Medicaid program. Well, I hope that answers your questions and puts your mind at ease. I'll leave links in the description below so you can reference this article. And if you do have any more questions about the stimulus check, about Medicare, Medicaid, or other social programs, please leave them in the comments below or comment on this post. Have a magical day, and remember, planning gets rid of the uncertainty, so start planning early. Bye-bye now.